Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On Tuesday's episodes of a GT, the audition process continued as it started off with a creepy competitor, a zombie-like person, jumped out in front of the four judges. Heidi Klum, 50, Sofia Vergara, 50, Simon Cowell, 63, and Howie Mandel, 67, jumped out of their seats. "I almost said a bad word," Sofia said. Heidi said, "He doesn't look human." During the audition, a zombie, who was revealed to be Ellen Vertebrato, showed off their pole dancing skills while wearing intense makeup. "I love Halloween, so this is right up my alley. I love you," Heidi said. "I'm speechless." Fans shared their excitement for the audition on Twitter. 5 minutes into it, AGT, and I'm horrified and intrigued at the same time, one Twitter fan wrote. "This is creepy," a second commented. "Wow. I'm speechless after this first act," tweeted a third. A fourth stated, "Horrific and beautiful at the same time." "I think he's gonna get far," said a fifth. "Well, that was certainly a way to open up the show," wrote a sixth. However, some fans weren't amused. One said, "Judges are going to say yes, no. I don't want to see zombie acrobat again. We've seen this type of act before. He'll be good for some TV show work as an extra, but not Vegas," tweeted another. Buzzkill. During each season, the judges, as well as host, Terry Crews, and the audience gets a golden buzzer. The golden buzzer is given to each judge to let one act of their choosing go straight to the live shows. Terry, Simon, and the audience have used their golden buzzers already. Howie, Sofia, and Heidi have yet to use theirs. However, earlier this week, Howie did tease that he may use his on tonight's episode. In last week's episode, fans grew angry at the golden buzzer pick and wished the judges had selected more of a unique act. Fans grew angry with the judges for not giving Oleksandr Leshchenko and Lena the golden buzzer. Many fans praised their act as original and amazing. Oleksandr and Lena, known as Magic Innovations, came out on stage, and after they introduced themselves, Oleksandr got into a holographic cube. Lena went backstage to control it, as she was the creative producer. Oleksandr went into the box and music started. He danced around it as graphics flashed around him. They moved across the cube and he moved along with them, telling a story and making it come to life. Sofia called it the best thing she's seen this season. Simon said he was a star, and the act would be an audition they would remember forever. Howie called it amazing more than one time. However, they did not award them with the golden buzzer. That honor went to Alt Drum Academy, which was a group of children playing drums. Terry gave them the golden buzzer. They deserved. The act was posted to AGT's social media platforms, and many fans took to the comments to express their opinions. Many said that this act deserved the golden buzzer that episode. "They deserved a golden buzzer," a YouTube user said. "How this spectacular audition didn't receive a golden buzzer is beyond me. Easily the highlight of this season thus far," said another. A third added, "An original act, we love it, golden buzzer act. This deserved a golden buzzer IMO, I can't stop re-watching," commented one fan. "How was this not a golden buzzer? Easily the winner of AGT 2023. No competition," asked another. An AGT fan wrote, "Golden buzzer worthy, amazing and unique." Sofia was right, he doesn't look like a dancer because he is a performer. Golden buzzer, said another. "This should have been a golden buzzer," added one last fan. AGT judges and audience left horrified by scary performance as Heidi Klum claims act doesn't look human. The stage lights dimmed, and an eerie silence swept over the America's Got Talent, AGT auditorium. A palpable sense of unease rippled through the audience as they waited for the next act to begin. This was no ordinary performance, as the mysterious contestant had promised something unlike anything seen before. What followed was a spectacle so unsettling and bizarre that it left the judges and the audience visibly shaken. The build-up. The contestant, shrouded in mystery, introduced themselves only as Erebus. Dressed in a dark, tattered cloak that concealed their face and form, Erebus stepped onto the stage without a word. The silence was broken by Judge Simon Cowell's customary question: "Who are you, and what are you going to do for us today?" Erebus responded in a voice that seemed to echo unnaturally, "Tonight, I will show you what lies beyond the veil of the human." This cryptic answer sent shivers through the crowd, but curiosity outweighed fear, and Simon gave the nod for the performance to begin. The performance. The lights flickered, plunging the stage into semi-darkness. A haunting melody began to play, something between a lullaby and a dirge. As the music grew louder, Erebus's cloak dropped to the floor, revealing a figure that defied description. The performer's body appeared elongated, with joints that bent in impossible directions. Their skin was pale, almost translucent, and their eyes glowed faintly, giving them an otherworldly aura. The act began with slow, deliberate movements that mimicked a contortionist's routine. However, it quickly escalated into something far more grotesque. Erebus's limbs twisted and snapped into shapes that no human anatomy should allow. At one point they appeared to dislocate their shoulders entirely, allowing their arms to stretch unnaturally behind their back. The audience gasped, some covering their eyes, as Erebus crawled up the wall of the stage with spider-like precision. The judges, too, were visibly disturbed. Heidi Klum, in particular, leaned back in her chair, clutching her armrests. "This doesn't look human," she muttered, her voice trembling. The horror intensifies. As the performance continued, the music shifted to a jarring, discordant tone, and the stage effects heightened the sense of dread. Smoke billowed from the floor, and dim red lights cast eerie shadows that seemed to dance independently of Erebus's movements. Suddenly, Erebus let out a guttural, inhuman scream that echoed through the auditorium. The sound was so unnerving that some audience members screamed, while others bolted for the exits. Even Simon Cowell, known for his stoic demeanor, looked visibly rattled, his eyes wide as he stared at the stage. Sofia Vergara buried her face in her hands, peeking through her fingers. "What is happening?" she exclaimed, her voice a mix of fear and disbelief. The act reached its climax when Erebus seemingly levitated several feet off the ground, their body contorting mid-air in a way that defied physics. The stage went completely dark for a moment, and when the lights returned, Erebus was standing in the center, perfectly still, their glowing eyes fixed on the judges. The aftermath. The auditorium was deathly silent for a few seconds before a nervous murmur spread through the crowd. Howie Mandel broke the tension, his voice shaky. What did we just witness?" Simon, clearly unnerved but attempting to maintain his composure, took a deep breath. "Erebus, I have to admit, that was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. But at the same time, I couldn't look away. I don't know what to say." Heidi, however, was less diplomatic. "I don't know if I should call that art or a nightmare," she said, shaking her head. "It doesn't look human. How are you even doing this?" Erebus offered no explanation, simply bowing before walking off stage. Audience reactions. Backstage, contestants and crew members were visibly shaken, with many refusing to approach Erebus. Online, social media erupted with reactions to the performance. On Twitter, hashtags like #ScariestAGTSCD and Erebus trended within minutes. "This is not a talent show anymore. "This is a horror movie," one user wrote. Another tweeted, "Erebus is either a genius or a demon. I'm not sleeping tonight." Meanwhile, conspiracy theories flourished on platforms like Reddit, with users debating whether Erebus was a person, an advanced AI, or something supernatural. Expert opinions. The performance caught the attention of experts in various fields, from contortionists to psychologists. Dr. Elena Morales, a movement specialist, commented on the act. "While extreme contortionists can perform feats that appear superhuman, Erebus's movements go beyond anything seen in the realm of human capability. The levitation and glowing eyes suggest either advanced stagecraft or something we can't explain." Psychologist Dr. Robert Hanley weighed in on the audience's reaction. "The combination of eerie visuals, unsettling sounds, and a performer's ambiguous nature taps into primal fears. It's designed to make you question what is real, which is why it's so disturbing." AGT's most controversial act. While AGT has hosted its fair share of unusual acts, from death-defying stunts to bizarre performances, Erebus's act stands out as one of the most controversial. Some viewers praise the originality and creativity, calling it performance art at its finest. Others criticize the act for being too frightening and inappropriate for a family-oriented show. Despite the mixed reactions, one thing is clear: Erebus succeeded in creating a moment that will be remembered in AGT history. Whether they advance in the competition remains uncertain, but their performance has already left an indelible mark on everyone who witnessed it. The mystery of Erebus. Who, or what, is Erebus? The performer has remained elusive, refusing to give interviews or reveal their identity. Speculation ranges from Erebus being a highly skilled contortionist with a flair for theatrics to them being an illusionist using cutting-edge technology. Some fans have even suggested that Erebus might not be entirely human, a notion fueled by Heidi Klum's comment. While this idea is far-fetched, it speaks to the profound impact the performance had on viewers. A defining moment for AGT. AGT has long been a platform for showcasing diverse talents, from singers and dancers to magicians and daredevils. Erebus's act pushed the boundaries of what constitutes talent, forcing the judges and audience to grapple with their perceptions of art and fear. As the AGT season progresses, fans will undoubtedly be watching closely to see if Erebus returns with another performance, or if they've already accomplished their goal of leaving an unforgettable impression. For now, one thing is certain: Erebus has redefined what it means to captivate, terrify, and astonish an audience, proving that sometimes the most memorable performances are the ones that haunt you long after the curtain falls. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.